Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So this is my second video, and I wanted to talk about this news that I saw when I was on Facebook. I saw an article from the Griot. When I get a chance, I'll post a link in the description box. But it talks about this Trump supporter, a black man by the name of Paris Dennard, who was suspended by CNN. You know, this guy usually provides commentary on CNN, and he was suspended when a report revealed that he was fired from his previous job at Arizona State University. He was fired for sexual misconduct. Apparently, he told a woman there that he wanted to have sex with her. This man pretended to unzip his pants, according to this story, and engaged in like masturbatory gestures, as pointed out in the Griot, basically pretending like he's jacking off in front of this woman. And he tried to get this woman to sit on his lap. For those reasons, this man was fired. So CNN has decided to suspend him. This man serves as a member of President Trump's Commission on White House Fellowships. And, you know, this is just another example of, you know, one of these coons basically having a nigger moment, you know, as people say, man, where, you know, they end up facing the consequences of their actions, man, eventually. You know, here's a guy, you know, who goes out of his way to defend Donald Trump. Donald Trump could do anything, and this guy, like a loyal lawn jockey, like a loyal house Negro, like a buck dancing slave, will come to Donald Trump's defense, regardless of what Donald Trump does. Donald Trump could walk up to somebody and shoot them in the head for no reason, and this buck dancing Negro would get on CNN and defend Donald Trump and try to explain away Donald Trump's conduct. That's what this Negro does. So I don't have any sympathy for this man being suspended from CNN. I mean, this Negro defends a man who talked about how those racists in Charlottesville were some very fine people. This man defends a man who basically blamed both sides for what happened in Charlottesville when you had the white supremacists engaging in the violence. It was the white supremacists who drove his car into a crowd of people. It was a white supremacist who killed a woman who was protesting. It was white supremacists who fired a gun in a crowd of people and was sentenced to 4 years for doing that. It was white supremacists that beat a brother to the point where his head was gashed and blood was gushing out of his head. But in the minds of this buck dancing Negro, Paris Dennard, in his mind, in Paris Dennard's mind, Donald Trump is a good man trying to make America great again, making America great again by taking away Section 8, by taking away food stamps, by cutting other social programs, by going after affirmative action. In this Negro's mind, Donald Trump is trying to make America great again. I mean, this guy is a complete buffoon. And also, this goes to show you like how CNN didn't do their job. I mean, do they not vet people before they allow them on CNN? I mean, why would they just put this person on their show without thoroughly investigating his background? They just were looking for anybody to defend Donald Trump. As much as they pretend on CNN to hate Donald Trump, these people love Donald Trump, and they love his supporters because it gives them money. They get plenty of views and plenty of advertising dollars by constantly talking about Donald Trump. And what better way to get the conversation going by getting somebody on their show that has zero credibility, like this buffoon, Paris Dennard. You know, this guy's a complete buffoon. You know, he will defend anything that Donald Trump says. That shows you that this man has no principles. It shows you that this man has no logic. It shows you that this man is merely trying to suck up and kiss ass and shine shoes, do anything that he can to win brownie points from Donald Trump, to get a damn pat on the head, just like a dog wants a pat on the head from his master. So this Negro is an absolute disgrace and an embarrassment, and CNN should be ashamed of themselves for not doing their due diligence and just looking for any eager coon to defend Donald Trump. It's like that's what they do. They have to have a coon to defend Donald Trump. They always try to, quote unquote, balance things out. So they get, you know, somebody like a Angela Rye to go against somebody like this guy, Paris Dennard, to keep the conversation going. Or they have Dennard, you know, Paris Dennard go against Van Jones. It's for entertainment value. They love to see people argue. And then what they do is they put these little clips on YouTube, so-and-so confronts so-and-so, or, you know, this host has an outburst and this and that. They do this stuff as entertainment, man. And they should be ashamed of themselves. Instead of bringing the news, they create a buffoonish environment where they have these constant clashes between people. CNN used to be better than that, man. But now they done like sunk low by putting people like this clown on their show. By having these people engage in all these theatrics where people are crying doing segments, where people are just going basically nuts. But anyway, man, I had to share my thoughts. Tell me what y'all think about this this tap dancing, buck dancing coon, Paris Dennard, being suspended from CNN. Peace.